To begin Auston Matthews' career simulation at 24 years old, Auston and the Leafs are still looking to get out of the first round. We're going to focus on getting out the first round before we focus on a cup. This season was extremely disappointing for Auston though, as he would finish with 35 goals and 30 assists for only 65 points. And with a 46, 32, and 4 record, the Leafs are clinching third in the Atlantic, and we have a rematch set up with the Montreal Canadiens. And in the conference finals, the Leafs are going to fall in 7 games to the Penguins. At least they got out of the first round. Auston showed out in the playoffs, recording 12 goals and 11 assists for 23 points. Following last season's success, the Leafs are looking to reach the Stanley Cup final with the help of a former Leafs legend, Patrick Marleau. Auston Matthews is returning to his goal-scoring form, scoring 52 goals along with 42 helpers. In a loaded Eastern Conference, the Leafs are finishing with a 45, 28, and 9 record, which is good enough for 6th overall. However, the first round disappointment returns as the Leafs fall in 7 to Washington. Matthews performed pretty well in the series, recording 4 goals and 3 assists. And with Auston's contract coming to an end, the performance of this team will depend heavily on him re-signing. In his contract year, Matthews went crazy, potting 64 goals and 40 assists for 104 points. He was going nuts this year. But you know what's crazier than scoring 64 goals? The fact that some of you guys aren't subscribed right now. So subscribe and drop a like. And so was Toronto. They finished 3rd overall, clinching the Eastern Conference title. But in the second round, the Lightning would be too much, taking them down in 6 games. Auston showed out in the playoffs though, picking up 15 points. And when free agency came around, something happened that no one expected. Matthews left the Leafs, and out of the 31 other teams he could have signed with, he signed with the Boston Bruins. I don't think anyone saw that one coming. Matthews' first season in Boston definitely could have gone better. He finished with 93 points while the Bruins, yeah, they were a bit of a dumpster fire. After last season's disappointment, the Bruins bolstered the depth, looking to make it to the playoffs. Matthews had another great year, finishing with 48 goals and 40 assists, while the Bruins, they bounced back with a 42, 31, and 9 record, making the playoffs. In a tough 7-game series, Florida would be too much to handle as they would take the Bruins down. Matthews performed not too bad though, picking up 6 goals and 4 assists in 7 games. Auston and the Bruins were looking to build on the momentum they created from last season. However, that's not really what happened. Matthews would finish with 82 points, and the Bruins, yeah, they've seen better days. Based on last season's disaster, moves need to be made, so the Bruins went and added Patrik Laine to play alongside Auston Matthews. These two guys are looking to have career years alongside each other. The combo of Laine and Matthews was unstoppable, with Matthews scoring 58 goals along with 50 assists, while Laine, he finished with 98 points. But 58 goals still wasn't enough to lead the league as McDavid dominated, scoring 60. Even with Matthews and Laine both having career years, it still wasn't enough for Boston as they would miss the playoffs with a 38, 35, and 9 record. And with 1 year remaining on Auston's contract, this is a make or break year for the Bruins. If they continue to disappoint, they could soon be without their superstar. Matthews showed out in his contract year, scoring 51 goals and 66 assists for a league high 117 points, and coming in 2 spots behind him was his partner in crime, Patrik Laine. And after back-to-back seasons where the Bruins missed the playoffs, they're back as the 2nd seed in the Atlantic, ready to take on the Florida Panthers. After having no issues with the Panthers, Matthews and the Bruins would have no answer for Ottawa as they would fall in 4 games. But the real surprise from this playoff run was the disappearance of Auston Matthews, who would score 0 goals in 9 games. As a man who's supposed to be an elite goal scorer, this can't happen. Boston's success from last season was enough to convince Matthews to re-sign, and he plans to spend the rest of his career here. Hopefully that doesn't backfire. This season was something else for Auston. He went insane, scoring a career high 123 points while picking up a career high 78 assists. And the second half of this dynamic duo was doing pretty well too, as Laine would finish with 58 goals along with 54 assists. And now, for the first time in Auston Matthews' career, he's going to be on the opposite side of the Boston-Toronto rivalry as the Bruins are taking on the Leafs in the first round. Nothing new happened here though. The Bruins would take the Leafs down in the first round like usual. They would make it all the way to the conference finals, but would have no answer for the Penguins. Matthews was fantastic in the playoffs, picking up 14 goals and 12 assists for 26 points in 15 games. That's a pretty solid performance if you ask me. With age starting to catch up to him, Auston's starting to wonder if he'll ever win a Stanley Cup. I guess only time will tell. Matthews performed great in the regular season like usual, picking up 107 points. But the team, not so well. They finished 38, 33, and 11 and missed the playoffs. This upcoming season is when Matthews started to notice the decline, dropping from a 96 overall to a 92. However, the drop in overall didn't slow him down, as once again he would lead the league with 113 points. But for the second straight season, the Bruins are missing the playoffs. Over the next 2 years, Matthews would slowly decline while the team continued to finish in the bottom half of the league. And at 38 years old, Auston Matthews has decided it's time to call it a career. And with his retirement, that's going to end today's career simulation. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I definitely recommend checking the one on screen. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.